party. So, yep. Okay. Share. Oh no, I'm sharing the link. Sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying? Yeah, because I'm definitely like definitely color.
Yeah, no problem. No, I know the tracks really well, so I'll definitely help you out with that too.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I know these tracks pretty well now, doing over a year, so I'm pretty
yeah,
good.
of
But
course. Yeah, of course, of course. Okay. Uh, are you live?
yep, I am live.
Awesome. Okay, I'll start my end too. Give me a second. Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome along to the 14th round of season 2 of the United Drivers League. Of course, if you may be familiar with my voice, my name is Racer X. I used to drive for the United Drivers League. Went off for a little bit, but now I'm back. But this time as a commentator. So can't wait to do my first commentary duty here for the UDL. I'm alongside the guy that's been a veteran, of course, Jonathan. Jonathan, how are we doing today?
I am doing great. Great to be back, seeing some great racing, especially here at Bahrain. It always seems to be a great round to the UDL.
Yeah, exactly. So today we are going to be racing back in Bahrain again, but this time during the day. So it's something unfamiliar. If it used to be daytime for Bahrain for almost a decade from 2004 to 2014. They ended it in 2013, which was the end of the era of the V8s. Of course, the last time that they did a daytime race at Bahrain, the winner was Sebastian Vettel, who won in 2013. And along him in the podium was Romain Grosjean and Kimi Raikkonen. But definitely going to be interesting to see how this goes out. Of course, we know Bahrain is known for killing your tires, kind of like how China is as well. It's 3.3 miles, 15 corners, 7 to the left, 8 to the right. You have 3 DRS zones at the end of turns 15, 4, and 10. But the thing is, though, with the daytime, the track temperature is going to be 10 degrees higher than it is during the nighttime because the track temperature during the nighttime is around in the low 90s. This will be in the low 100s. So, how will the tire strategy fare out for this time, Jonathan?
I see people doing a lot of alternate strategies. I heard some of the drivers talking about it earlier today. I really don't expect to see many people on the same strategy. Um, this track, like you said, is a tire killer. A lot of there's a lot of experience with that in the late V8 era, as well as during the WEC events here. So tire strategy is going to be very important during this race because of that increased track temperature.
Interesting to point out. So, some new faces that I'm not familiar with. It looks like we have a couple new drivers. Well, one from last week, but that's Korab in the Racing Point. And then I'm following on this guy named Wade County who's in the Renault. I think we're going to follow on with him since I think this is his debut. So we'll follow on with him. So this is him coming down the front stretch of the first DRS zone. This is back down to 650 meters, but going to the hard braking zone of turn 1, hard right turn, and then followed by turn 2 and 3 with a little bit of kinks there from the left-right turns, and then we go to the second DRS zone. A little bit of a, not so much of a powerful DRS zone, but then we go to the hard braking zone of turn 4, a little bit of a sweeper there to go into pretty much now the trickiest bit, the downhill S part of the track. Now this, you don't want to rub the outside curve. Car will do a bit of a heel clicker if you do go on the outside. Now we go into turn 9, a little bit of downhill braking zone. It goes a little bit wide though, coming out of that corner. So let's see how he does here at turn 10. Now this is a downhill tight left-hander. Of course, you want to go deep in the brakes, but also try to get a good exit as possible. Into now the third DRS zone, where you go down the backstretch into turns 11 and 12, and then we of course have the famous curve of death, turn 13. Now this is also where Honos and Breezy had that crash during the night race a few months ago. That allowed Snipper Pig to actually run away with the race as well. Into turn 14 we go, and then he looks like he got a bit sideways there. Breezy just set a lap already, 128.8 on the medium. It's a good lap there from him to start off. But Wade County, let's see what he can do on the softs as he comes around the final turn now in the Renault. And we will see him come across the line in the soft tires with a 1 minute 30.9. So not a bad time though for a debut.
No, not at all. Let me grab some of the details here.
What a lap there by Korab, 128.4. And then Ripper Rick, 135.1 on the hard. So probably do another one. He probably had a little bit of a hiccup on the lap. Oh no, so 130.4 on the hards. And then I think we have Dreamsy coming up. And the McLarens are now 4.5 as Dreamsy goes a 129.8 on the hard tires. And I think we have a Mercedes coming up towards the line. That's Imran Thunder, 131.9. At a purple third sector though, as well. So he looked pretty good actually in that last bit of the track. And also, Get the Money and Run, 128.8 on the soft tires. So far, we've only seen 3 drivers so far try to start off on the softs, but I think that's going to kill those tires by the time we get to lap 3.
Korab, a big off coming out of the S's there. Got back on cleanly, but definitely don't want to continue doing that in the race.
Yeah, definitely. This track can be pretty easy to basically get off if you are not gentle with the curves at all. These curves can be, they can be pretty something though. If it's kind of similar to Abu Dhabi in a way. Something about Middle East curves. I don't know what it is, but they just seem pretty deadly in my opinion. But anyways, let's see.
They're very wealthy, so they can afford to have bigger curbs.
Yeah, pretty much. Ripper Rick, okay, he set a better time this time, 129.2. He goes 5th fastest, bumps down Honos to 6th. So a good lap there from the Toro Rosso. And, Dreamsy comes back at that, 129.1. A much better lap from him this time. Impulse, 129.4, but I did it on the softs. Imran Thunder will come across the line, but he had his lap invalidated, but he'll try again, it looks like.
Econ into 6th with a 129.0.
Nice lap there. Also, pretty much from what I've been seeing, Pecan is definitely trying to look to get his very first win.
Korab,
yes?
backwards.
Oh,
nope,
Korab,
that is not Korab. That is Bossman.
That's Bossman. Bossman. He spun nearly at the end of the curve of death. But, geez, so he's going to have to abort his lap. Of course. He must have spun off
Breezy into P3.
Breezy into 3rd place. He improved by at least a 10th, it looks like. And we have a McLaren slowing down. I think that might be Honos? No, Dreamsy. Slowing down, just letting the cars by. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, Pecan, though, he's looking to get his very first win. He's hasn't had the greatest of luck so far, from what I have been seeing in the UDL so far this season, but he definitely is he's definitely looking to get keen to at least get his very first win.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes for him.
It's been a struggle for him throughout this season, whether it be him specifically or struggling with a teammate. But he's definitely looking a little better with his new teammate. I got a big rig and his overall pace. So
Yeah, of course, like you mentioned, about the teammates, he's gone through at least 3 different. This is his 3rd teammate now. His first teammate was Zeus. Oh,
it should be said, Ripper Rick is on a purple first sector right now.
all right, we'll keep an eye on him now. I just turned on him right now as he's going to the 3rd DRS zone. But like I said, he's gone through 3. This is his 3rd teammate now. He's gone through. He first had Zeus in the beginning of the season. Then he went to Severpai. And now Big Rig, but I think him and that's a mistake there from Ripper. That's cost him a lot of time there. I saw he messed up a little bit coming up towards the uphill part of the track. He'll have to abort that lap. And I think Bossman just lap he did 129.1 on the soft tires, so pretty good lap.
I got a Big Rig purple 2nd sector currently.
Interesting enough, but the thing is, I don't believe in that because the thing is like when you get even with the purple 2nd sector, the game has a little bit of a glitch to it as he comes across the line. Second,
I believe it.
Okay, well, okay. It's just that I've seen it. I'm sorry to backtrack you on it. It's just I've seen that kind of glitch before, so that's okay. Yeah, that's why I was trying to make sure that, okay, he was having a purple 2nd sector. So,
yeah, I do have to agree with it.
So, let's see. Oh, yeah, and also, if you have not noticed, we don't have any of the Ferraris today. No Sinister Owl, no Snipper Big.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, so this could be a big advantage for the guys behind Snipper, which is Breezy and Pecan. But Breezy right now is the closest. He's only down by 42 points. So with the win today, if he gets the win today in Bahrain, he could be 1 win away if Snipper somehow messes up in the next race in Japan. I think that's where it is. He could have a chance to make it at least a close battle for the championship when we get to the winding points of the season.
Yeah, as you were saying that, Dilsax, that's a purple 1st sector.
And he's going with the alternative strategy, going to the softs or mediums. My bad. I have it on my map. He put his best time on the softs, but if he could put his best time on the mediums, that would be maybe something. I feel like Dilsack has been the dark horse. He is he's got pace. It's just that I feel like he's someone that doesn't get tracked too often.
I feel like Dilsack has very good pace. He's very quick. Sometimes he just doesn't have the greatest luck.
I would agree on that. Yes.
It's been a story.
Wow! Look at this.
And
wow.
Fastest lap, 128.3.
128.3 goes a 10th over Korab. Nice lap by the Toro Rosso driver, Dilsack. And I think this would be his first pole if he can manage it as well.
I believe so.
I think the highest I think I've ever seen him qualify is somewhere around 6th or 5th, if I'm correct. So if he can start pole,
almost just. Oops. Go ahead.
No, you're all good.
Oh.
What was he messed? What happened? Did he?
Oh no, I dropped something and I caught myself before I used some vulgar language.
That's all good. But Honos right now is over a second over his time. But the question is, will that be enough?
Impulse, purple for 2nd sector, very quick on the softs.
And he's doing it on the softs too. So let's see what he can do for on the soft tire.
200 miles an hour coming down the back straight.
I wouldn't say that's greatest of exits though from him out of that corner, but he comes across the line and he goes above his teammate, get that money to run by 41 thousandths of a second. And speaking of money, oh never mind, he boarded his lap. He's going to the pits. So, Dreamsy, 7th fastest now. Wow, a good time from the hards. Definitely got the hards now kicking in there too. 128.9 on the hards.
We heard some things in the drivers' briefing that Dreamsy definitely wants to see his teammate Honos get a win.
That is true. Right now, I think Honos has 2 wins. He's won in Baku and he's won in Belgium. So
Fiji, second.
on the softs. Nice job there from the Mercedes driver. Now, is he a new driver as well? Because I'm not too familiar with him.
Fiji was actually a driver at the very beginning of the UDL.
Okay.
I think he competed in 4 or 5 races in season 1 at the very beginning.
Okay, gotcha. Meanwhile, I'm following along with the Williams that killed the Birdman. A purple second sector for him. Of course, we have seen him qualify in the top 3 before. He did that in Germany a couple months ago. So will he be in line to maybe be in the top 3 again as he's coming around the final turn now? Oh, a little bit sideways there at the end of the final corner, but comes across the line, and he's on pole now. 128.2 on the softs.
Very close between 1st through 9th.
Yeah, pretty much. 1st through 9th are the only ones out of the field that have cracked the 28s. Question is, will we see someone crack the 27s? As I was about to say, Honos, 128.1. So he's now above Kill the Birdman. Next is, let's see, I think that's a Haas. I think it's
got the big rig. I got a big rig.
Yep. 5th fastest. Pecan behind him. I think, oh, never mind. He just goes to the 5th, so he aborted his lap. But Honos in a prime position on the medium tires and on pole.
You know, it was something that I've been noticing it's something I've been noticing throughout this season is some of the drivers that at the beginning of season 1 they were the slower drivers at the beginning of season 1 are now taking pole positions and like top 5 qualifying runs in season 2. Definitely an improvement on pace.
I would agree with you on that. I have seen quite a lot of improvements. Even when I first came in and raced for a little bit, I have noticed a lot of people have been improving their times, their pace, and everything. So that's actually a really good thing to see as well. Let's see. I'm going to get onto the chat real quick. All right, so let us know also in the comments section for any of your predictions in terms of who do you think will win today's Bahrain GP race, part 2, as well. As we have right now 2 minutes left on the clock, with Honos on pole, Killbirdman in 2nd, Dilsack in 3rd, Feege in 4th, and got Big Rig right off the top 5 so far.
All right.
So right now I'm following along with Imperial, as he's the only one that has not done a lap as of yet. Ripper Rick just did a lap now, as he goes into the 2nd position, 128.2. Not enough though to crack pole. Only over 20 thousandths of a second slower.
Get that money and run, moves up past his teammate for 9th position.
So pretty much now Red Bull is locking up the bottom half of the top 10. And I think, let's follow along with Imperial for now. I think he's the only one that's the closest to at least set a lap time. And he's doing it on the softs as well. So let's see what he can do in the final corner as the Imperial in the Renault will come across the line, and we'll see what he can do. He looks like he's going to be 15th fastest with a 130.0. And Bossman and Korab are also the closest ones too, but I think Korab is the closest one. Korab next lap to do it on the medium tires again. Let's see what he can do. And he will go 4th fastest and cracks the top 5.
Impressive for him. Last round was actually his first round in the UDL.
Right, yeah, I heard word about that. He seemed like he had a pretty good race from what I heard. And Money goes pole. Just
Wow.
beats Honos. Now we saw him do that before in Bahrain, where I think he got 2nd in qualifying in Bahrain in the night race. So he's now back up there again, but he's also on the same compound he started off with too, on the soft tires.
Can it just be said that our top 11 are in the 28s?
So far in the 28s, yeah. Oh wait, I think someone's heading off. It's Breezy. Breezy heading off there at the curve of death. So he's going to have to abort his lap, and I think he'll have to stick to starting in 9th and the way it looks.
Dreamsy. Purple Sector 2.
Oh, I just saw Dreamsy just crash to the background, too.
I watched that.
Jeez. Anyway, so can he crack the 27s? No, but he does get below his teammate. 128.2. And
That'll
it's
be
McLaren 2-3.
That'll be putting a lot of pressure on Get That Money and Run with 2 McLarens behind him.
Especially with him starting on the medium tires as well. Now, let's see. I think the next is Pecan to cross the line now. What can he do on the medium tires? Goes 3rd fastest, splits the McLarens into 3rd place. Next looks like to be Ripper Rick. Oh, my. Looks like someone crashed. I think I saw on my screen, but let's see. Oh! What happened there?
I just watched Dilsack run straight into the diffuser of... I think
Money.
that was Impulse. Oh, no, yeah, that is Money.
I think they were AI when they crossed the line.
Killed the Birdman sitting without a tire.
Okay, that's who it was. That's who I saw. Okay. But it looks like the qualifying session looks like to be over from the way it looks, because everyone's done their lap or they're sitting in the pits. So it looks like is this I think this is Money's first ever pole position, if I'm correct, right? Because I've never seen him make a pole or get pole.
I do not recall.
Well, if it is the case, well, Birdman is your first ever gets the first time he ever got pole. So for the order for today's race, we have Money on pole, Honos in 2nd, Pecan in 3rd, Dreamsy in 4th, Ripper Rick in 5th, Kill the Birdman in 6th, Korab in 7th, Dilsack in 8th, Feege in 9th, Got a Big Ray in 10th, Breezy in 11th, Impulse in 12th, Bossman in 13th, Imran Thunder in 14th, Wade County in 15th, and then Imperial rounding off the 16-car grid. So an interesting qualifying session, though, but I say that's a really good qualifying session for Pecan. Definitely something he needs to do, somewhere he needs to be as well if he wants to, like I said, win a race, or at least get a race win. So he's got a really good chance to do it, and he's on the medium tire, so this will help him out as well with a one-stop strategy too, as a lot of the medium drivers will go into the mediums. And John had said you left the session.
Yeah, we will be making a new lobby. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I haven't been on here for a while, so I totally forgot.
I left on purpose.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been back at the UDL, but yeah, I forget we go to a new lobby. But yeah,
all right.
Pretty much, let's go. I just left the lobby too.
All right.
I see you looking at badges right now.
I am
on my laptop.
Just because I'm waiting, so I gotta give the fans something to watch.
It, I don't blame you at all. Oh, excuse me. Of
Okay.
course, F1 2020 coming soon. Yep, that will be coming out next month. That game I cannot wait for it as well. The thing is, I'm looking forward to is I think the most I'm looking forward to is the new circuits. But obviously, the new circuits is supposed to be Hanoi and Zandvoort. Of course, Hanoi is supposed to make their debut as a street circuit. Well, it was going to be for real life F1 racing. I think that'll happen maybe later on. Who knows? I know Zandvoort was supposed to, but that got canceled obviously because of COVID-19. But doesn't mean we can't do it in the game. So that is something I'm looking forward to. I would say for the next game, as it will come out next month on July 10th. But what do you think? What are you more excited about for F1 2020, Jonathan?
I would definitely have to say Zandvoort. I've loved that track in every game I've played it on. It's just a really fun track to have a good race on. Not to mention, how long has it been since there's been a banked... One second.
No problem. I think you were going to ask how long has it been since we've had a bank turn? If I know correctly, I think it's been a while since we've ever had a bank turn in F1. Or if I'm correct, I don't think we've ever had a bank turn in F1.
Sorry about that. Actually, we did in the United States Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, Indianapolis. Thank you.
As much of a disaster as that was, it was a banked corner. That's why I'm slightly curious how this is going to work. Due to the volatile nature of the Pirelli tires that are being run currently, I am interested to see how well they handle the bank turns.
Okay. So do you think this could be like a tire killer?
I would not be surprised.
I probably would agree with you.
It was a very detrimental part to the United States Grand Prix, and the banking is nowhere near the same or as banked as Zandvoort, so it'd be hard to imagine it not being a tire killer.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Pirelli's tested on banking for F1, but I know in 2005, I think it was, or 2006, was when in the United States Grand Prix, obviously if you remember, was the time we had 5 or 6 cars start, and the majority of the grid had bridged, or I think it was the Michelin tires. Yeah, there was the Michelin tires. They could not handle the tarmac of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So it'll be interesting to see how Pirelli will handle it.
Yeah, since then, Michelin has become a incredible tire manufacturer, but at that very moment in history, it was not their crowning achievement.
No, I would say no. I would say no, that was not at all. I mean, especially, like, that kind of race would kill your reputation, and it did kill the reputation, I'd say, for quite some time as well during that period. But I mean, they're not doing it now. I know they're, let's see, Michelin, I think, right now are doing rally cars. They do really good in terms of, like, the rally tires. Of course, I think they still, I know you probably know this more than me. I think they still supply for GTE cars as well, if I'm correct. Yeah.
Okay, so Michelin supplies for almost every GTE car. I think there is one team using Dunlops. They are going to be the main supplier for LMP2 and also they are the only tire supplier for LMP1. So
Got it. Okay.
if they can handle the stresses of an LMP1 car around Le Mans, they've definitely improved past their little debacle at the United States Grand Prix.
Right. Alright, so pretty much now we're just waiting. I don't know. Who are we waiting on? We have 15 cars. We have 16. Who are we waiting on?
We do apologize for the wait.
I think we're waiting on Wade. I think we're waiting for Wade County because we're missing a Renault. Yeah, because Imperial's here. Yeah, we're just waiting for Wade. So yeah, pretty much. This lap, I think the circuit will be, if I'm correct, if last time I remember, I think we're doing 26 laps around Bahrain. And of course, this during the day, so it'll be the thing I'm interested to see is how the medium tires will handle it, though, because I know in the nighttime the medium tires will handle about 10 laps at the most, if like you're like, and then after that they're just gonna fall off. But I'm just curious to see what it's gonna be when you race during the day, especially in a circuit like Bahrain.
Yeah, the heat will definitely get to these tires.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. But the softs, the guys that run, I mean, we know Money's on Paul. He's on the softs though. The thing is that those tires are going to be dead by lap 3. In the nighttime on the soft tires for Bahrain for the Pirellis is usually like I would say 5 or 6 laps I would give it the most before it starts to completely fall off. So this is going to be interesting to see what lap everyone pits, and pretty much we'll see what kind of strategies they'll pull off as well.
Yeah, like I said, strategy will be the biggest thing in this.
Yeah, right. And we all know the undercut in this track is pretty effective as well. If you are obviously down by at least a couple seconds from the car ahead of you, so you have a good chance of even performing the undercut as well. And it looks like everyone's all set now. So it looks like we're getting the countdown clock all ready to go, and we will get going for Bahrain. Kind of a long wait though.
Yeah. Sometimes that does happen.
Yeah, I can understand that too from other leagues I've participated in. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get to now, hopefully to now the main screen to get the cars lined up, and we will get going on the formation lap momentarily. As Dreamsea is taking quite a while to get going on my end. I don't know if it's the same for you.
So I just saw a... Okay, so we have a order for a restart.
Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, well, my screen, it just went into a black screen.
Same as here as well. I'm assuming we'll see people start to leave.
Peacon's left. Yep. Yeah, we're starting a new lobby. Apologies, everyone, for the technical difficulties we are having right now. Alright, I just phased it out. So we'll get you guys going to a new lobby, and hopefully we'll go green flag racing here at Bahrain.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be quicker this time, so we won't have to wait so long.
I guess while we can wait, might as well talk a little bit more. Well, this time I want to talk more about real life F1. Now, as you all may be aware, F1 announced a little while ago the new format calendar for the upcoming season. The season will start in July, in the beginning of July. It will be July 3rd through the 5th will be the start of the season at Austria. Then we go back there next week. Now, the thing is, I've heard rumors about this. So Austria and Britain, which hosts Austria hosts the first 2 rounds, and then Britain hosts the 4th and 5th round. Now, I've heard when they do the second part of those Grand Prix that I've heard that they're going to do a reverse grid. I'm not 100% if that's true or not, but I've heard rumors about it. But for me, that's a bit of an interesting take. If I don't know if they're gonna do like what F2 does, like where they do a reverse grid from the cars that finish from 9th be on pole and then whatever.
Um, I do have to agree with you. It is interesting. Um, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. I guess I'm just so used to the normal qualifying order. Um, who knows? It might work out actually very well for competition, but I don't know.
Get back in there.
Yep. Loading in there now.
Yeah, I'm going in as well. Yeah, but the thing is that I mean, I've heard like with that kind of thing, it might be conflicting in a way. Not a lot of people like 100% on it, but I think it's interesting in terms of like making it better competition, especially for the cars that have like lower budgets, like Williams or like Racing Point, to at least be in the competition per se as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, the rest of the calendar is like I said, the first 2 rounds are Austria, then the 3rd round will be Hungary, then like I mentioned, the 4th and 5th round will be Britain, then it will go to Spain for the 6th round, Belgium for the 7th, and then Italy for the 8th, but the rest of the calendar will be to be determined. But from what I have heard, is that they are planning to do Europe first, then I think Asia, America, followed by Middle East. I think that's from what I have heard in terms of that.
Yeah, I haven't heard the new schedule, but there is one question I did have for you.
Oh, John, I'm sorry to interrupt you,
sorry
but
about that.
you need it. Yeah, thank you.
But one thing I did have a question for you. What is your feeling about Toto Wolff purchasing a 5% stake in Williams?
Okay, so how I feel about that? I think that that'd be pretty good for at least for that part, because obviously we know that Williams uses Mercedes engine as their supplier, but I think that could help them out maybe in terms of financial wise, because right now they are in a big financial deficit. So I would say that I think this is a good move by Toto Wolff at least, and it's also very compassionate as well, because the team is struggling, and I think they want to have at least like a competitive car like they used to back in the early days as well. So this is actually a smart move and a great move by Toto Wolff.
Yes. All right. So hopefully we'll get it started soon.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we did a little bit of like a UDL mini podcast as well while we had to wait. So this is also some good takes and pointers as well from upcoming events and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed a little podcast from me, from Racer X and Jonathan, and the UDL podcast.
Honestly, it's ironic because I was looking through my YouTube feed, and there's another league that just did a podcast. So. Well, everybody, if you want to see a UDL podcast, let us know.
Definitely. Throw us in the comments section if you're watching, and ask us some questions and whatever, and we'll answer it for you as well. in case we have situations like this. But I think we should be good for now. Hopefully, hopefully no problems with internets and whatnot.
That would be best.
Exactly. All right, so I think everyone's all ready to go, and we got the countdown clock running again. So let's go ahead and get ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for some F1 racing in Bahrain.
I am
All right.
definitely ready as well.
All right, so like I said, I think this is 26 or 27 laps. This is a 50% race. Money is your pole sitter. First time I think, to the best of my knowledge, that he's the first time that's ever got pole. So yeah, we'll see how he does though. But he's starting on the sauce, but he's got the medium runners of Honos and Pecan and Dreamsy for company as well. So we'll see who gets the better start though. The thing about the softs, obviously, you're gonna have a better start because of the grip. But like I said, with the heat, this will be a bit of an interesting tale, though, especially that's on the day. As currently on my end, it's where it says all checks on my screen. I don't. Let me look on yours.
I'm seeing the same thing.
Yeah, no, I have you on my laptop. Uh, oh gosh.
Um,
Are we gonna have to restart again? It says waiting for players on my end. Obviously, it says for you too. I don't think I've had to deal with this ever, or I've never dealt with this in my time commentating. But
I've dealt with this a couple times, and it's probably the most awkward situation as a commentator. Um,
I can feel that right now.
We do apologize.
We apologize for the technical difficulties that's going on. We are not exactly sure why. Obviously, because Codemasters is obviously the best game designer in human existence. Along with others like EA and 704, who are absolutely trash.
So,
Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to restart my application, I think. Well, I'm gonna wait and see what happens first. Because right now I have, well, obviously on your end too, we have about 5 drivers checkmarked on our screens. Okay, now it's 4, 3. Now there are 3, and there are 2. Who's gonna blink? Who will blink again? Will it be Impulse or Bossman? Impulse trying to do a little bit of a dogfight with Bossman. See who will blink first. Who will have the last lap?
So,
oh,
the only
dear.
reason we're staying currently is we do not want to restart the streams, but,
Exactly. Who will blink first?
error.
And now it says there are not enough players remain. I don't know who blinked first, but I'm gonna say it was. Oh, it was Impulse. And now it says you were disconnected. Oh gosh. Oh jeez.
Well,
I don't think this is the first time I've ever actually had to deal with this in terms of like the Codemasters being absolutely horrific.
This is the first time I've had to deal with it on F1, but we did have a similar issue with the Indy 500. We had to restart 3 times for various reasons.
Yeah, I remember that too. You know, because I think it was because of all the internet issues, like you said. But I think we should be getting going again. Hope.
We do have an invite.
All right, so far we have 14. I think you just showed up. Yep, there we go. All right, 15. Now it's 14. Who are we waiting on now? Let me look at my screen. It's still Wade County. I wonder if it's Wade that's having internet issues, because he's always the last one to show up.
Doesn't necessarily mean he has the issues, but
No. It's just a rough guess.
yeah.
Okay, I think we've got everyone now. I hope this works this time. Wait, Wait, hang on.
I'm running out of news to talk about.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean,
how about that Game of Thrones ending?
bad news is I don't really watch Game of Thrones. Sorry.
I haven't made it to the ending yet, so.
Alright, so no spoilers on the comments for Jonathan about Game of Thrones.
I actually know the ending, so we're good. But yeah, this is awkward.
Yeah, because I never had to deal with that before. But
if anybody's in the comments wants to ask some questions, it'd be great.
Say something. Oh, hey, look who showed up. Sniffer Pig.
Oh, well, we have a Ferrari driver.
We have Sniffer Pig that just showed up. Our points leader too.
Not good for the competition, but great for him.
But he will have to start from the very back of the grid. So, since he did show up late. So, are we waiting or... Okay, it looks like we're going now. I think. Okay, 12 drivers are ready. Yeah, the countdown clock is on. Can we please get forward with this now? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the countdown clock is off, and we are in a loading screen again.
Okay. Third time's the charm, everybody.
Fingers crossed, John. Fingers crossed. That's all I've got to say right now. Alright, so... Please go through, please go through, please go through. Everyone's almost check marked. We have only two left. Now it's money left. Will Money's internet work? Question? Come on. Hey,
wait,
there we go.
wait.
Wait. Okay. Come on. Please make it through. Please make it through. Yes.
And it did.
We did it. We made it through. Thank goodness. Woo. That was quite possibly the longest 20 minutes of my life, if I'm honest. Oh my god. Alright, so pretty much everyone will get their setups on, and we will get the formation lap going very shortly. Alright, so might as well, since we're waiting, I guess, predictions. John, what's your prediction for today's race?
I know what my prediction is, but I was told not to say anything. So I'm gonna go with get that money and run, holding out the win. I'm gonna say Ripper Rick move into second, and Pecan finish third.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna say for me, Pecan will get his first win. Ripper Rick will finish in second, and then I think the guy that we have been talking about that's fairly new, like you've mentioned, Korab, I'm going to say he's going to finish in the final spot on the podium.
Okay.
All right, so it is 29 laps, not 26 or 27 for the Bahrain Grand Prix. So let's go ahead and give you the order one more time for a refresher. Even though now we also have Snipper Pig in the backfield, but let's give you the order one more time. Get That Money starts on pole position, and Hanos in second, Pot Pecan in third, along with Dreamsy in fourth, with a little bit of split there between the two McLarens, and second and fourth. Ripper Rick starts in fifth alongside him with Kill the Birdman. Korab starts in seventh for his second race alongside Dilsack. And then we have Fish in ninth alongside him. It'll be I Got a Big Rig, who is on the starting grid. Or whatever. Oh, him and Breezy got disqualified on the formation lap. So they'll have to start on the grid with cold tires. So Big Rig and Breezy in 10th and 11th. And then Impulse in 12th alongside him. Bossman with Imran Thunder in the Imperial in 15th. And then Snipper Pig in 16th. And the only Ferrari driver, too, as well. Of course, also Breezy, who also is the only Alpha driver as well, because Shawsome is absent for today's race as well. So we'll see how everything goes with the constructors-wise. So I think everyone's getting ready to get going, and we will get started for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix, as everyone's getting to the grids now.
Okay.
It took 20 minutes to get at least a lobby up and running, but we finally did it. As the cars go on the grid now, 16 cars. From pole to turn one will go 400 meters. And of course, hopefully we won't see too much chaos. Normally Bahrain is known for that as well when we go into turn one. Here we go. We got from round 14, 5 red lights ahead of the drivers, and it's a quick start as the lights out. And away we go from Bahrain. It looks like Get That Money to Run gets a very good start. It looks like Hanos and Dreamsy alongside him, right behind him. Into turn one, Money is ahead. A little bit of a bump of contact there between the two McLarens. But Money has got away, and it looks like Imperial and Bossman. It looks like they had a little bit of trouble in the backfield. And it looks like now Hanos on the outside of Get That Money Run, and he takes the lead into turn 4. Hanos now takes the lead, but they're still in their banging wheels as they go to the downhill part of the second sector, and oh no! Money spun around. Money has spun around in the downhill part, and that's cost him a lot. And now Pecan slips in behind Hanos into second. Here comes Dreamsy on the outside. Now we go into turn 10. Hanos from Pecan to Dreamsy. Ripper Rick, Cora moving up from 7th to 5th now. Breezy getting a really good start as well. No! He spun around as well into turn 10. Was there contact? I don't know exactly. The Snipper Pig from 16th to 8th after 10 corners.
Amazing from Snipper Pig to move through the field that quickly.
Wow, a chaotic start, but it's the McLaren of Hanos leading the way. It's Pecan behind him from Dreamsy, his teammate. Ripper Rick for the Korab, and Guy Got a Big Rig, who started from 10th. And Impulse, a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Hanos crosses the line, 0.6 of a second separates between him and Pecan. Dreamsy right behind Pecan as well. He's got a little bit more slipstream as well, but I don't think he's got enough to get Pecan just quite yet. And right now, looks like Pecan got a little bit close there as well from Hanos, but only 0.2 separate from each other right now. But he's falling back a little bit at the end of the turn 4. Here comes Dreamsy, though. Is he going to try to make the move? No, he will not. He'll stay behind him for now. But remember, DRS will be enabled by race control on lap 3, as usual, for every race in an F1 race. But what a chaotic start. But Breezy, he had a great start, but then he just pretty much just dropped all the way back to 13th.
I didn't even know what to say during that entire lap. That was, wow. That was action-packed, to say the least.
I would say quite a lot of action, but I think the stewards will take a look and see what happened to Breezy, because I don't know if there was any contact or if it was a racing incident. I know with Money and Hanos, I think that was a racing incident. They were banging wheels as they were going to the downhill section of the end of the first sector. Now Honos still in the way. He's got a little bit of a gap. 8/10 now between him and Pecan. Caution, who spun? Oh, it's Breezy again who spun around. It's gone from catastrophic to a big-time disaster for the Alfa Romeo. As the Honos crosses the line, DRS is enabled. 1.1 seconds separates between him and Pecan. Dreamsy right behind the back of Pecan, looking to the inside. He's going to think about it. No, he does not. He thinks smart. Stays behind him for now. But DRS will be enabled for that McLaren as well. Here comes the McLaren. He will get DRS. Will he make the move done? I think he's going to be smart and stay behind for at least for the time being. Snipperpig has now moved up another position, going by Birdman up to 7th place as well.
This has been an incredibly action-packed race. Interesting glitch on my end. It says that Impulse is currently in first place in the pit lane. He hasn't made it to the pit yet, but yeah.
That's Codemasters for you. That is Codemasters. DRS again for Dreamsy. He'll be smart. I think he's going to wait until we get to 650 meters of the front stretch, right behind Pecan. 2/10 separate between him and the pass. But Ripper Rick also in that little 3-car battle as well, not too far off as well. 5/10 behind Dreamsy as we get to conclude the 3rd lap at the moment. Dreamsy thinking about it now, going to the inside, into the final turn. Does he? No, he thinks smart. He thought about it, though.
I don't know if that was thinking smart or if that was just telling Pecan, hey, I'm here.
Oh, he knows he's here. McLaren versus Haas, no contest there. Dreamsy with straight line speed takes over 2nd place ahead of Pecan. A little bit of a contact there between those two, but Dreamsy gets the better of it. Dreamsy and Honos are now making it a McLaren 1-2. And now Pecan peeking his head on the inside now. Into turn 4. Does he make the move done? He's still wheel to wheel, though. Dreamsy gets the better of it, though. Stays behind, ahead of him for now. Pecan stays behind Dreamsy still. But what a great first 4 laps of this Grand Prix. Honos now has a 2-second gap between him and his teammate.
Oh, Korab going for the move on Ripper Rick. And he gets it done. Moves up into 4th.
What a move done by that Racing Point there. Now he's got Pecan in his sights as well, but he has to get into DRS range. He is, but he didn't get there in the detection zone. But Pecan trying to break away from Korab as much as he can possibly can. Wow, what a crazy first 4 laps, but Hono's a great start. But now Snipperpig has moved up into 6th place, gained by I Got a Big Rig. And now he's going to have the other cars in the sights, but he's out of DRS range. So he has to pick up a lot of pace if he wants to get up to the top. So now Korab has DRS on the Haas, but I think he's too far away for now. Pecan, I think it's the same story as well. A little bit too far away from the other McLaren of Dreamsy. Pretty much now it's just single file racing for the time being.
Great racing so far, though.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at right now Dilsack and Imran Thunder. Imran Thunder thinking about going the inside of Dilsack on inside of turn 4. Does he make the move down? No, I think there was slight contact there, but nothing happened there.
No contact.
Impulse has spun around at the end of the curve of death into turn 14. But yeah, he is so far back, 40 seconds away from Breezy even.
Korab right on the back of Pecan now.
He's getting closer. He's 4/10 now. Another caution. Okay, I saw a caution, but I don't know what it was for. All right, so Korab right behind Pecan in the Haas. Korab in the Racing Point. Ripper Rick now wants to get involved as well. Korab
and Ripper Rick spins it.
Ripper Rick is gone. He's spun and he's got front wing damage. He has lost his end plate and the front right wing flap as well. Oh, he's got a box. That's big time box there. Let's follow along with Korab and Pecan though. I think Korab is a little bit too far back.
It should be mentioned, Snipper Pig in 6 laps has gone from 16th to 5th.
Incredible drive there from the Ferrari of Snipper Pig. And of course, where he is right now, he could build the gap from a current live standing POV. He could break away from Breezy, but gain more from Breezy by 10 points. Because right now the current points is that Breezy is down by 42, and Snipper could break away more by 10 points if he stays where he is, unless there's more moves coming along for Snipper.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's got Korab hunted in his sights right now.
DRS once again enabled for the racing point. Snipper has yet to get DRS though, but he's 2.5 seconds away from Korab. And the only thing that's the thing that's hurting him the most is the fact that Korab has DRS to get away from Snipper. So that's also costing him a lot of time as well if he wants to try to get up there. Because with no DRS, you're pretty much just sitting on an island for the time being. Meanwhile, looks like Korab, I think he got better exit though. The Peacock Breezy, a 3-second time penalty for multiple points. Here, Korab on DRS, down the main straight, on the outside. Can he break away from Pecan? He does get ahead of Pecan into 3rd place now.
Great move.
Brilliant move done by Korab. And he's pretty much in the position where I predicted him too, in 3rd place. Now here comes Pecan. He's going to come back at him. Will he get the move done? No, he sticks behind him for now. So right now, what we could be seeing is some history. First time in UDL history, a team going 1-2, which is right now is McLaren. Korab also getting his first ever. Oh! Ooh, Korab almost went
really sideways there.
Really loose there at the end of turn 9. Here comes Pecan though. I think that got him. That might have helped him out a little bit, though, but he will have to wait, I think, till the main straight, because it is pretty difficult to get around here on this backstretch. Unless Pecan wants to get to him. No, he does not. He stays behind him for now. 7 laps are down so far.
Oh.
So, yes?
Really sketchy with that lapped car there.
With who, Impulse?
Yeah, it was a little close there.
Alright, so Pecan right behind. Oh, Impulse is retired. Did he retire on track? Oh, he went straight into the wall at turn 1. Oh, he did that on purpose.
Oof.
Pecan coming on the inside of Korab. Does he have the move done? No. Sticks behind him for now. Pecan trying to get back at him though. And Money now in the pits already. So what is he going to? Oh, his pit crew has the medium. No, it's the softs. Oh, mediums. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm seeing a glitch. Oh, he pitted on the softs. Oh, he killed his strategy. That's a killer there. Yeah, on my end, it looked like he was on the softs, and then it went to mediums and then softs. It was like that weird glitch with the tires.
Definitely softs. Not good for him.
No, his strategy's killed. As pretty much the top 4, the only closest ones to battle right now. Snipper still sitting on an island, 2.6 seconds behind.
Kill the Birdman and Dilsack pretty close here, along with Econ and Korab.
Right now the gap, 2.6 seconds between the two McLarens.
We have a quote that from a person in the chat that Korab's car is made out of titanium.
Alright, so
Dilsack making the move.
Oh, on the inside of Birdman, he's got DRS. He'll get him though. I think down that main straight, he's got no contest.
I'd be very surprised if he didn't. Yep.
So pretty much right now, Pecan's just staying behind Korab for the time being, but Now the question is, when is everyone going to pit, including the McLarens ahead of them? If I were Honus right now, I say go into the pits by either this lap or the next one. And then I think Dreamsy will have to follow along a lap after he pits.
Just to answer a question from Jeff, Snip Snip was not going to race, but we did have a few restarts which allowed him to.
I'm guessing Jeff Hooden is Intersport.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
That is Interjeff.
Hey, we do like Jeff though. Anyway, back to the top four. Honos breaking away 3 seconds. So pretty much still right now 3-car battle. Snipper is 2.5 seconds. Has stayed pretty much where he has been for the last few laps. And Breezy up into 10th now. At least he's trying to get at least salvage a point, maybe more if he can.
Onos just saying, I'm out. I'm good.
He's pretty much got the clean air. He doesn't have to really worry much because all the cars behind him, the 3 cars behind him, are just battling out. So that's allowing Honos to at least slip away. But I think now, since we're in lap 10, I think this is the point now is where the tires are going to be at their worst. They're going to be falling off at the very moment.
Yeah, which, interesting to see how the drivers that say had a little bit of traction issues towards the beginning are going to deal with these tires now that they're worn.
Yeah, because of the exit of these corners, you're pretty much going to be losing the back end. Even if you have an assist like medium traction, it's still going to feel like if you have no traction at all. So I think at this point, I think it would be the right move for them to lap pit now or pit next lap, from the way it seems. I'm going to ride with Honos for a bit and see what he does. And it looks like he's staying out. Dreamsy stays out too. I think Dreamsy trying to pull a dummy because he was close to the pits. They're trying to give a little bit of dummy to Korab. Oh, caution. Oh, it's a Mercedes. It's Feech. Feech just spun around at the end of the curve of death. But everyone that is watching, welcome along. Let us know in the comment section what you think of your thoughts so far, and also like who you think will be winning this race. I think right now, pretty much Honos is doing like the best of job right now, as it seems, with Dreamsy behind him and Korab up. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that would already happen. Korab in third, and with Pecan right behind him, and then Snipper still. It's pretty much been the same pace. Oh, Bossman left.
Oh. Hopefully he can get back in here.
Yeah. Well, of course, the thing is, though, is that we're spectating, so unfortunately we cannot, because of Codemasters, we cannot invite him back. One person, Sinister Owl, was mentioning, I thought Feech got kicked in the last season. Did I miss something? Wasn't he racing last week? Not last week, but last race? That you mentioned?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what happened there, but he is racing now, so... Yeah, that is happening.
Alright, so Snipper Pig is coming to the pits. Big Rig is also coming to the pits as well. Fin on those hard tires. Korab, Pecan, Dilsack, Dreamsy, Honos, the top 5 have stayed out and are still running on those medium tires.
Do you think Snipper might be looking for an undercut right now?
Maybe an undercut. If there's an undercut chance, he may be looking for an undercut against Pecan because he was behind him. As Money gets ahead of Big Rig. Right now he's behind Inran Thunder, but Snipper's got a lot of clean air to deal with, so he's got no traffic whatsoever. So now Korab is dealing with Dreamsy, as he's right now 2/10 back of Dreamsy, but the question is, will he perform the undercut as well? And also, when will the McLarens pit? Obviously, they're going to have to pit a lap each other, otherwise if you pit at the same time, you're going to double stack, and that's going to cost you a lot of time. So, let's see. Onos, does he stay out? Okay, he stays out. What about Dreamsy?
Dreamsy goes in.
Does it? Oh, he pulled the dummy!
Oh!
He pulled the dummy, and Peacon's going in the pits. He pulled the dummy.
Korab almost went for it as well.
He did, yeah.
And Korab makes the pass.
On the inside of Dreamsy.
He's going
wheel
for it.
Wheel to wheel. Wheel to wheel at the end of the second corner. Here comes Korab. I think he got will he get DRS? I think it'll be... No one got DRS. Wow, okay. But Dreamsy coming on the inside. Into turn 4. Dreamsy takes it back.
And he's going back for it again.
Well, contact there in the rear wheels between these two. Bumping in the downhill section here. Korab on the inside. He's got the barrel line this time, and he will take second place. Korab with a great race so far from him, especially for a second race.
Second.
Impressive by Korab. Wow, unbelievable.
That dummy that Dreamsy threw might have actually hurt him.
Oh, that cost him a lot, because with the dummy move, Korab didn't fall for it, and that cost him pretty much the position, but also the time as well. So now Honos has a 4.4 second gap thanks to the battle with Korab and Dreamsy. But where does he pit now, though? So far we've had out of the top 5 that we're running was Snipper and
Honos is in.
Honos is in. Korab is in. Dreamsy stays out.
Dreamsy has to.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because otherwise the double stack. So the hard tires coming on for the McLaren and also for the Racing Point, but that also hold up Honos as well in the pits. So will that cost him a bit of time though? Let's see where Peacon is. Peacon's coming down the front stretch now. Honos, will he come out ahead? Yes, he will. Just ahead of Peacon. So the other cut does not work for Peacon. It does not work for Snipper Pig. But Dreamsy, though, he's the only one out of the top 5 that has yet to pit. Top 6, I should say, because Dilsack also pit. Oh, wait, you have an incident. Somewhere.
Where was it?
It was somewhere between the guys in 7th through 11th. I don't know exactly where. It said it was in the first or second sector.
Oh, we actually got a pass.
Dilsack and Money battling
They're 2
out.
by
And
2.
also 2 by 2 with Ripper Rick and got Big Rig as well. The 2 Toro Rossos going at it with these two, but it looks like Dilsack holds him up. Get that Money right now at 7th. Ripper Rick trying to get him as well, but Money, I would say, is in a more vulnerable position with those soft tires. He's going to have no grip whatsoever, and he'll have to pit very, very quickly as well. DRS is enabled now for the Toro Rosso right behind the Red Bull. Does not get him quite yet, but I think he'll do the smart thing and wait until we get to the front stretch.
Let's see where Dreamsy is going to come out.
So Dreamsy comes into the pits now. He fits on the hard tires. Honos is coming towards the final turn, so now Dreamsy comes out of his pit box. Honos, I think, will get ahead of him.
I think.
Does he get ahead, though, of the others? Here comes Peacon, though. Peacon takes the lead. Oh, no, he does not take the lead. I'm sorry. He's in second. Mistake on another McLaren. But no, Honos keeps the lead. Dreamsy falls back into 5th. Snipper gets ahead of Dreamsy. Snipper right on the back of Korab. So now Snipper has moved himself up to 4th place. 12 positions since the opening lap.
He is... I don't think he is done yet.
Oh no, he's got 2 more cars in front of him that he has to deal with. and then if he gets by them, then he's got Honos to deal with. But Honos has a solid gap, though, after that pit stop with 2.5 seconds.
Which is actually a shorter gap than before. It was about 3.5, so he did lose about a second in the pit cycle.
Hmm. So pretty much now Korab and Pecan going to battle it out once again, though, for the second time. And Korab has DRS advantage to him. Snipper also has DRS advantage along with Dreamsy. This is going to be interesting.
Snipper!
Snipper on the outside. He thought about going the outside there, but that's cost a little bit of time between him and Korab. DRS enabled. Now here comes Dreamsy on the inside of Snipper Pig. He's got much better straight line speed than that Ferrari does. On the inside of the turn one. Does he make? He's gonna try to go for a double overtake. No, he stays behind Korab, but gets ahead of Snipper Pig. Into fourth place goes Dreamsy.
They're getting a little feisty there.
Snipper thought about going for it in turn four. He thought about going inside. Oh, he went a little bit wide there at the end of that turn as well. But Dreamsy got him there with that straight line speed. Of course.
This is very unusual. Breezy is about to be lapped.
That is the most unusual thing I have seen so far in the times I've been on UDL. Oh, caution. In Sector 2. Not entirely sure, but Snipper right on the back of Dreamsy. Oh, but looks like Snipper lost a little bit of time as well. So Breezy now has been lapped. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Breezy ever lapped in a Grand Prix.
I have to agree with you.
Oh, Dreamsy. Dreamsy had contact there with Korab. Korab got loose as they were going out of the turn 14. Now Dreamsy is ahead of him into third, but also has DRS advantage as well, since he was behind him in the detection zone. DRS enabled now for the McLaren. Will he try to get back at Pecan and try to make it McLaren 1-2 if he can? Here comes Snipper Pig. Will think about going the inside. No, he stays behind him. Korab stays behind Dreamsy. And Dreamsy has gained 2/10 out of that DRS. Now he gets DRS again. Snipper Pig thinking about going the inside. Cuts back. Oh, contact made between him and Korab. That's lost him a lot. He's lost. Oh, Korab has definitely gone off. I saw a little bit of a contact there. He looked like he had a little bit of a heel clicker when he hit. I think that was Dreamsy. Yeah, that he hit. So that cost him a position and a lot of time as well. Breezy, a 5-second time penalty for ignoring blue flag.
Yeah, Breezy also went off earlier. I was told in the chat. I did see it, but I was not able to say it. Yeah. Very interesting. Dreamsy, he is going to be pushing a lot right now, knowing that he has the chance to make it that first 1-2 finish for a team in the UDL history.
Especially, but he got a hold off the points leader, though. That would be Snipper Pig, but Snipper Pig has the DRS advantage to him as well. 5/10 separates between him and the McLaren. Let's see what happens when we get to the front stretch.
See, what we know is 5-second penalty for ignoring blue flags again for Breezy.
That's 10 seconds against him now.
One thing we do know about the McLarens is they are extremely fast in a straight line.
Oh yeah, especially Dreamsy. He's well known for straight line speed, which is like his go-to setup for any race, pretty much.
Oh yeah. I've heard from him that he seems to be running like at least 2 or 3 clicks less downforce than almost everybody on course at any given track.
15 seconds now for Breezy again for ignoring blue flags. Korab did go into the pits. I think he might have had wing damage when he made contact with Dreamsy. So that also cost him a lot. So unfortunately, my prediction of him being a podium has gone out the window pretty much.
Yeah, That's sad to see. Great race from him, though, up to this point.
Yeah, I think Korab has a lot of potential. He seems solid. He seems quick. It's just that it seems like from the last two races, from what I've seen and hear, it's just that the luck was not on his side. Breezy again, 20 seconds now. This time again for ignoring blue flags. And Dreamsy sets the fastest lap of the race too with a 131.4. So he is now going to have Pecan feeling the pressure. But the thing, too, I've noticed is that these two have almost the exact same amount of ERS. With Dreamsy at 27%, Pecan at 25%, almost similar, but Sniffer, a lot of it on his disposal, 52%. So he's trying to save as much as he can. He's just being patient, just trying to buy his time, pretty much. Of course, that is what Sniffer is known for. He doesn't really, he may be, he is one of the quickest drivers, but as far as I know from the races goes, he's just very patient. That's what mostly gets him the wins, podiums, etc. Money's gone. He's retired from the race. So he's retired from the pits.
Which is good. That is a big rule.
Of course, you don't want to retire in the middle of the track. That's obviously a big time no-no. And now we have another lap car ahead of them as well. That's Bossman as well. So Bossman will have to obey the order. Oh wait, I remember he left. That's right, he left the session. So it's an AI car.
Yes, which is not good for them.
No, it is not. We know how the AI cars are, especially when you leave the session. So thankfully they got by the Bossman AI car, but Dreamsy on the back of Pecan gained much closer. 2/10 separate between those two. 10 laps to go until the checkered flag. Honos is your race leader. Pecan in second. Dreamsy in third. Sniffer in fourth, and Ripper Rick in fifth. And Korab, fastest lap of the race, 130.3. So pretty much right now he's looking to gain 2 points as well.
Yeah, he definitely didn't want to lose out in this race completely.
That's totally understandable. But the thing that would help him though, for Korab, is if we get a safety car. But the chances in Bahrain are not that very high. But you never know with races like this. We have seen some incidents that, surprisingly, I think at least maybe one or two of them could have led to a VSC. But surprisingly, no. But here comes Dreamsy on the back of Pecan. I think he's got him this time, though. He's got plenty of VRS to burn. Oh, yeah, 16% to 46. That's no contest. Here comes Dreamsy. Pecan trying to defend the inside
line. The straight
line.
line speed.
The straight line. Oh, contact made on the straight, but here comes Dreamsy, and Dreamsy gets back into second place ahead of Pecan. So now we're back to a McLaren 1-2 once again, and here comes Pecan on the outside into turn 4. He makes the move done ahead of Dreamsy. Wow, great move there by Pecan. And now he's back into second place. But also, I've noticed that they closed a little bit of the gap between him and Honos as well. 1.8 seconds now. It was over 2 seconds earlier. And let's see what goes on in the backstretch now. Dreamsy on the back of Pecan this time again. I think he'll try to be smart and wait till we get to the front stretch, since obviously that's the longest part of the race circuit. Pecan right behind Honos, but falling back 2.3 seconds now out of that sector as well. Nipper, though, still riding behind him as well, being patient, buying his time as well. He also has DRS at his disposal, but he won't get by them just quite yet. As looks like that was Breezy that was still on the side of the road. Here comes the DRS again for the McLaren. Another dogfight between the Haas and the McLaren on the inside. Here comes Dreamsy. Will he make the move done? Yes, he can in the inside corner of turn 1. He got the move done. Dreamsy takes the lead. Oh my gosh, takes second place. I am fumbling with the McLarens. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. As Pecan on the outside into turn 4. Oh, contact made! Contact made between those two. And now Snipper's gone much closer.
There was no damage on Dreamsy's car.
Breezy is retired from the race. Oh, a safety car's been deployed. No way. Breezy crashed in turn 1. I think he did that on purpose from the way it looks. I don't know. Ripper Rick, a drive-through penalty under safety car. Speeding under safety car.
That would
that's costly there.
That would not be good for Breezy there if he did that on purpose and caused a safety car. Definitely not what you want to do.
So pretty much now this is very interesting indeed as to what will these drivers do. And right now we have about, man, this is crazy. We have about over 8 laps to go until the checkered flag. But we're going to see what goes on under safety car. Honos goes in. Pecan goes in, but Dreamsy stays out. Snipper comes in. And of course Ripper's in 5th, but he has oh, the Toro Rossos have drive-through penalties now for speeding under the safety car.
Pecan, Honos, and Snipper all onto the softs.
Oh, now Dreamsy's going to be a sitting duck, I think. Wow, this is going to be very, very interesting. Dreamsy decided to stay out because he wanted to at least hold position, but he's on the hards. Honos and Pecan and Snipper, Big Rig's in the softs as well, along with Imran Thunder, Ripper, Kill, Birdman, and Dilsack. Oh, Dilsack's also serving looks like a stop and go penalty as well. So Fidge and Imperial are on the softs. Pretty much everyone except Dreamsy is on the softs. In my honest opinion, though, like I said, I think he's a sitting duck. Honos will definitely get him for sure on the restart with those grippier soft tires.
This is not exactly good for Dreamsy.
No, not at all. Especially we're in the winding points of the race as well. Now, the thing is, like I said, the soft tires will, if you were in normal race conditions, it would kill those tires by 3 or 4 laps. But since the safety car will probably be out for a lap, another lap, maybe 2, it could help the guys on the softs, for sure. Because it won't wear them out. And, oh, jeez, looks like Pecan's getting a little bit antsy there with Honos.
He doesn't want to do that.
No, the thing is that you cannot pass under safety car conditions. That's obviously the rule. Sinister Owl commented, F1 overtime presented by Credit One Bank. That's fun. That's funny there. Maybe we could call Credit One Bank and see if they can sponsor us for anytime we do F1 overtime.
Something tells me they will not agree.
Probably not. Bill's getting kind of bunched up, it looks like. Pecan's, going, out of the safety car line, trying to be antsy to get by Honos. Snipper is almost the same story as well. But of course, the safety car is moving a little bit. I think the safety car is moving a little bit too slowly for everyone.
I mean, I don't know how much they actually expect the safety car to go faster, but, you know.
True.
Oh, this is even better. F1 Overtime presented by Raid Shadow Legends!
Thank you, Sinister Owl, for all the ideas there.
Raid Shadow Legend, if you want to sponsor us, we are down.
And I hope you're watching this, too. But, looks like the safety car should be coming in, I think. Yes,
and
it
is.
There we go. Race control has set safety car in this lap, but DRS will be enabled by lap 26. Once we get going.
I am going to retire the AMG jokes. It is very true, but I am retiring it.
Alright, so here we go into the final corner now. Dreamsy will lead the pack under the safety car line, and green flag back in the air once again. As we get going again. Dreamsy from Honos to Pecan, Snipper, Big Rig. Big Rig in 5th. Here comes Snipper Big. On the inside, does he think about it? No, he just stays behind him for now. But now Big Rig fighting him off as well. Big Rig looks like he's lost
Dreamsy.
positions.
Oh, Dreamsy spins.
Dreamsy's lost. He's gone. He's gone into the wall. Wow. So Dreamsy, after leading off of the safety car, is now dropped down to 9th place. Honos takes back the lead of the Grand Prix. Pecan in 2nd place. Snipper up into 3rd. Seriously, what an excellent drive though by Snipper Pig. From 16th to 3rd is absolutely superb.
Incredible.
If I had to get my driver of the day, it's definitely going to be Snipper Pig. That's for sure. And it looks like Kill the Birdman looks like he got a little bit loose there at the end of the turn 10. Thankfully, no skirmishes there. Korab up to 7th now. Ripper Rick in 6th, but I think he has to serve a drive-through penalty within the 3 laps. I'm not sure if Dilsek has quite yet, but right now it's Honos, Pecan, Snipper, Big Rig, Imran Thunder up to 5th in the Mercedes. So far, a solid race from him as well. Someone we haven't even mentioned too much. But so far, having himself a pretty solid race.
Yeah, especially after the incident early on.
Alright, so one of the Toros has gone in. I think that was Dilsak to serve his drive-through penalty.
Honos.
And then Ripper will...
Honos gets the fastest lap overall.
Fastest lap overall and the race lead. So that will definitely help them out. Pecan in 2nd and Snipper in 3rd. Big Rig in 4th, but he has pressure with Imran Thunder behind him. Ripper Rick in 6th. Of course, still has to serve a drive-through. Korab will probably get into 6th once Ripper Rick goes in for his drive-through penalty. And so far right now we have 4 laps to go until the checker flag comes into the air.
Oh, and we got a bit of a mess here. 4 cars spun.
It's Big Rig. Big Rig. I think he did. Big Rig has a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision. Wait, what was that? Who was that with?
There was 4 cars spun out in the hairpin.
Oh shoot, I didn't even catch that, but yeah, I just saw Big Rig just like dropping down like a fly. Korab's up to 5th now. Oh, Ripper Rick also must have got involved as well. So Korab up into 5th. Imran Thunder up into 4th. So Korab actually having himself a pretty good recovery drive. Maybe I might change my mind. I'm kind of torn between him and Snipper. Of course, Korab with a great recovery drive and Snipper going from last to 3rd. And then I just saw in the comments, Sinister mentioned about him going from 20th to 4th. I think he did that in Russia, if I remember from last race. Also, that's a great drive as well.
He also did it Canada in Season 1.
Oh, Canada? Okay. Well, I was there partially for Season 1. so I wouldn't know that.
And we don't forget about that. That was an incredible drive.
Nice. So Ripper Rick has retired in the pits. I pretty much don't blame him for that, especially with all the penalties that he had to deal with. So DRS is also enabled. Pecan right behind Hono. Snipper has DRS on Pecan.
Really, the race right now is between Snipper and Pecan.
Well, you can't forget about Honos because Honos is like, he's only down by... Pecan's only down by 8/10 from Honos. So we're pretty much going to wait until the final couple laps and see what goes on. I mean, we saw Honos have a little bit of drama from the last time we were in Bahrain in the night race with him and Breezy. And we don't know what that led up to. So, Pecan has DRS, but the thing is, Pecan has burned so much of it. He's at 5%. Snipper is at 36%. That's not the thing you want to do if you're Pecan, because you don't want to burn off so much ERS. I mean, I know you're trying to push. I know you're trying to get away from Snipper, but you mostly want to do that once you're in the... You mostly want to push if you're in the front stretch, just to try to break away from him as much as you can.
Yeah, especially in his situation. Getting down to these last couple laps, Snipper having more ERS is going to help him tremendously.
Oh, yeah, you did mention it was Canada Season 1. Yeah, Sinister mentioned that in the comments.
Yep.
Anyways.
That's how I knew.
Got it. So anyways, down to the backstretch, Honos leading the way, 6/10 from Pecan. Pecan is up by 6/10 from Snipper. So pretty much right now it's just a battle between the podium finishers pretty much. As Honos looks like he'll be leading the final lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix as well. As they come around to the final second to last corner now. And now we go to the final corner with Honos still ahead. But Pecan, I think he's gotten a little bit more closer. But Honos got a little bit loose there. A little bit loose there at the end of that corner. Final lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix now. Honos leads the way. Pecan behind him and Snipper also behind him as well. DRS enabled for both of them. Pecan gets much closer to Honos. I'm going to ride on board with him for a little bit. Pecan gets out of the kink there pretty solid. DRS enabled again, right behind Honos.
Korab up into fourth.
Korab up into fourth. Great job from him, getting by Imran Thunder. Now we go into the second sector. Here comes Pecan, still behind him as well. Just right in the back of him. That might have been a mistake there. He went a little wide at the at turn 8. Now Snipper, a little bit closer there at turn 9. Now it's a turn 10 into the final, the final DRS zone. Honos leading the way. 5/10 separates between him and Pecan. Snipper behind him as well. DRS enabled for both Pecan and Snipper. Now we go into the final bits of the track, into turn 11 and 12. Now we go into the curve of death.
Way more ERS.
Honos looking really solid into the final couple quarters now. It's pretty close right now. Snipper made a mistake. He goes wide at the second to last corner. Honos looks like he's broken away a little bit now. It looks like Honos in the final corner will come around the final turn now, sees the checker flag, and wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Part 2 here at Bahrain. Pecan in second, and Snipper Pig, with an incredible drive, finishes in third. Korab finishes in fourth, and Thunder killed the Birdman in sixth, with Fidge in seventh. Big Rig in eighth, ninth actually. He dreams he gets ahead of him because of penalties. Dill second, 10th. Imperial and a Bossman will round it off as the left of the runners. As Sinister also had another sponsor idea. 1 to go presented by Manscaped. Deary me. But Honos, he gets his third win of the UDL. Great job from him. And also, Pecan with another podium finish with Snipper. An incredible drive from 16th to 3rd. finishes in the final podium spot.
Incredible race.
Now the thing is, I didn't think Snipper would actually make it though, because I've heard rumors that he wasn't going to make the race. But I mean, he did make it in time.
I think he got lucky with his with those restarts.
I think so too. If it wasn't for those couple of restarts, I don't think he would have been up there. But Honos takes the race win and the fastest lap, and wins for the third time in the UDL season. Peacock finishes in second, Snipper in third, Korab in fourth, Imran Thunder in fifth, Kill the Birdman in sixth, Fitch in seventh, Dreamsy, who had second locked up, finishes in eighth, Big Rig in ninth, Dill second, 10th, Imperial in 11th, Bossman, last of the running cars, well, even though he was AI, finishes in 12th. Then Ripper Rick, Breezy, Get That Money, and Impulse are the cars that DNF'd from the rest of the grid.
Great race.
Great race indeed. So, pretty much, I think that will pretty much conclude it, and we will go to. We have 4 more races to go now: Japan, Mexico, USA, and Brazil. And it's going to be a dogfight, though. I personally cannot wait for the next 4 races for the UDL season.
I cannot either. It's coming down to the wire, and it's going to be an incredible race for the championship.
So, any final thoughts, John, before we wrap it up here?
No, just that I'm very impressed with Korab for being so new and pushing himself to second place at one point, and then pulling it all the way back to fourth after an incident. As well as Snipper Pig moving his way from 16th all the way to third.
Agreed. I mean, I'm actually just going to say 2 driver days for me, even though you can only have 1, but I'm going to go with 2. It's definitely Korab and Snipper for me.
They had incredible drives.
And yeah, I would totally agree. Well, I think that'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching the Bahrain Grand Prix. Tune in next weekend as we head to Suzuka International Circuit for the Japanese Grand Prix. My name has been Racer X along with Jonathan.
Have a good night, everyone.